We are back for the ARCA meme series after a few weeks hiatus as we have transitioned from season 6 to season 7 here as we kick it off here at Daytona as we traditionally have since the very beginning. New faces, new teams, practically new everything in some regards, but some of the drivers returning to the field are hoping to make the show as we have two duel races here tonight. We start off with duel number one. I am also with Asher Bunkley. And Asher, as you have became more and more invested in the Arkham Meme series, tell us about the excitement, the joy and hype that a lot of these teams and even the fans have shared.
Oh boy, oh boy. When I first found out about Arkham Meme, I thought it was just something a little cool, a little neat. But you realize as you get more, it's one of those things. It's like golf. It's like NASCAR itself. As you learn more about the sport, you get more and more invested, and you care more and more about these drivers. Every one of these drivers has an interesting story to tell. Every one of the tracks has an interesting memory to go along with it. And I hope we make some more interesting memories this season here.
I'm sure we will. That was a beautiful dialogue there. And so we have 41 cars for this first dual race. So our system is the same as last year, as it was for all super speedways in practically every race. For each dual race, regardless of provisionals, you have to finish top 20 in points, even if you've won the championship, like Dale Shearer in this case, although he'll be in the next duel. Doesn't matter what you did the previous season, you
It all
still
lies on here.
Yep. You have to make the top 20 based on actual skill. And if you don't make the top 20, well, not a lot you can do about it. But without further ado, Duel 1 is about to begin here momentarily. We're going to get the command to fire off the engines. As you see, Becca Monopoli is on the pole for this race. She won in her very first dual race last year in Talladega in a photo finish. Perhaps she's going to try to replicate the same thing in the number 85. Monopoli is going to be on a part-time schedule, going to run the super speedways and the short tracks about half the schedule for that 85 team.
Oh shit, are we doing position by position?
I guess we could. I mean, go over some highlights if we want to. I don't know if
All
we have enough
right.
time to go through the whole field.
Starting second here is John Farrier, who had a pretty miserable season last year by all accounts. His only real I believe his only real highlight was that didn't he get top 5 at Kern Dirt late in the year?
I believe he did, yeah. I know he got a top
Yeah, I
5
think
late in the year.
yeah, he posted a dirt third, I believe, at Kern.
And Ferrier does have dirt racing experience. He does race dirt modifieds up in New York on the occasion as well. So not too surprising there, but Ferrier hoping for a better season all around. And he was one of your dual winners last season at Daytona as well. So trying to back that up here for a good starting spot. And Jason Kitzbauer, who made a really late season resurgence, kind of struggled in the middle of the season. The team did some changes, including Cody Rohrbaugh effectively retiring to help the team resource to Jason Kitzbauer, and that helped Kitzbauer propel himself to second in the championship standings as the dust settled, although he was about 47 points behind Dale Shearer by the end of the championship with a great run by Kitzbauer towards the end here as he'll be starting third in this race.
All right, starting P4. He's a fairly unknown quantity in the Arkham Meme series, but if you've watched Benny Chastain at any level, you know this man we're talking about right now. This man, Takuma Koga. He is arguably the GOAT of Benny Chastain. He is in the top 5 or leading in pretty much every stat in Benny Chastain. And he's hoping for his first ever full-time season in Arkham Meme to go well here. He did have one previous start to this, which was the iRacing Super Speedway, which did not end up too well for him, unfortunately, even though he did make the race.
And to Koga, as you mentioned, he is a two-time champion in the Benny Chastain division, both in Season 1 and Season 3 last year. I remember You and I, we commentated that race and that exciting change of battle he had with David Smith, who, by the way, is going to be in the next duel race as well. It's going to be interesting to see if both can make the show here.
A rivalry potentially forming there.
We'll have to wait and see. I think maybe just a friendly rivalry, kind of like the Richard Petty and David Pearson,
Yeah,
perhaps.
yeah.
And then in the third race, see the 92 of Mario Goslin, still trying to make his first race in that 92 car. A solid qualifying effort there.
And starting to his outside, that is the 82 of Kevin Campbell.
And then in the seventh position, Mark Gibson, who set a record that I don't think anybody would want to have, having the most DNQs. In fact, I believe he had 18 DNQs last season, which is an all-time record, shattering the previous, which I think was probably like 10.
All right. To his outside, you got the 88 of AJ Moyer there, who I wouldn't say he's a particularly exciting driver, but he's not a particularly boring driver. He did make some noise in the later half of last season, but we'll see what he can do this season.
And then starting ninth on the bottom, you see BJ Deal, who had a pretty miserable season too. Sat out for a few races after an injury at Irwindale, hoping for a good season this time around.
All right, rounding out your top 10 here is that 64 of Casey Mears. Believe he was he one of the championship fighters, if I remember right?
No, he joined late season.
Oh, I remember him being up front pretty often, but that's going to round out your top 10, and that's all we have time for as we head to the green flag.
And season 7 is underway.
You see there, Becca Monopoly getting a very, very nice start there, and you see that outside line almost dying immediately.
See, Kitzmiller are going to try to get out of line, trying to make some work, but Koga's not going to go with him here.
Koga did poke out just a little bit, but he did think better of it and ended up settling on that inside line, which is looking to be the better decision here, as that outside is really struggling so far.
You see John Farrer going to make a move. Now Kitzmiller may go 3 wide here on that
I don't
outside line.
know. Nobody's following Kitzmiller here. He may be on no man's land.
Yep, Kitzmiller going to fall back, maybe fall outside the top 10 here, unless he's going to pick up another car. Is there a complete lap number 1 this time?
Becca Monopoly is going to be your first. She's going to lead the first lap of the season.
Now, it is not a points-paying race. However, this is just really to make sure you're in the main event here. Monopoly looking really strong in that bottom lane there. Ferrier also doing a great job leaning that outside lane here. And now he's going to get down to the bottom.
Now that that outside lane's gotten more organized, they really do seem to be making progress here.
Seems like you see Kevin Campbell in 82. Do remember he did win Talladega last season, although it was under controversial circumstances with the caution being thrown in the race ending under yellow, which nobody really likes to see, as he's going to lead the second lap, in fact.
And look at that. You saw all those bumps there. Really, really shaking up both lanes.
It sure was. And right now, I think these cars up ahead, they're going to try to wait a little bit. I think for the people further back, as you see 3 wide.
You got 3 wide.
I'll have to kind of zone in on that as you see Campbell going to get clear of the lead. Going to see if we can find our transfer spot. I believe it would be somewhere here. I think it might be hard to shuttle. Yeah, maybe Eckes. Let's see at the line. Actually, it's going to be harder to shuttle. It's got the last transfer spot. I see John Peed gets shuffled out of line up there.
He's on a part-time effort. And especially when you're, we have some stacking up here. Is nearly 4 out of turn 2. Prater is really making this difficult, really shaking up that inside line right now.
Some cars going to go up top, but 3 wide up ahead. Moyer on the top.
Do you see our lovely pace car?
Yep, Moyer, man, that's a tough break for the 88. He's going to try to get down as soon as he can here. But Kevin Campbell out in front at Daytona. Look at the flyby right here.
Ooh! Dude, there's so much. These cars are driving terribly right now, as
Nah,
the great
they're
DW
driving
would say.
fine. They're driving fine right now.
But it is really, you see a lot of, there's a lot of a lot of moves being made around the mid pack, but your front starters are staying relatively close up front. You haven't really seen a lot of shuffling up in the top 10 unless there's been a move 3 wide top, I've
Ooh,
noticed.
and a big
Oh, big
checkup.
checkup.
Not sure what happened there. We see the front guys are a little bit separated. Kitzmiller falling back a little bit here.
Like, I'm going to be a bit biased, but one guy I've noticed this entire time, Koga started fourth, got to that inside line, has been chilling third on that inside line this entire race, basically.
He sure has, and I think Koga's going to show a lot of people that he can also compete in the top division, along with showing a great resume in the secondary division.
Oh, Monopoly looking up to taking that outside lane, trying to make a move for the lead there.
Great
She's going
move.
to clear.
It's going to be a great move by Monopoly, but now Farrier going to get right to her quarter panel, going to be side by side right here, 3 wide further back.
Another thing I'm noticing, are my eyes deceiving me, or is that Mark Gibson in the top 6 right now?
That is Mark Gibson having an incredible run right here. Of course, struggled a heavy amount, but right now showing the people that he still can compete, even in regards to his lackluster stats.
I do notice a third line trying to form there on the middle, on the top there. You see it.
Yep, oh man, Campbell gonna get out of line here, but yeah, further back, I believe that'd be the 98 of BJ Deal. Gonna make a good run on the outside here. It seems like the outside lane is really good on the straightaways, but may seem to stall out.
Yeah, these corners are really, really messing them up.
Yeah,
Let's see, who's in the transfer spot right now?
Yeah, I'll have to kind of zone in on that.
The battle for the lead, the guys in the top 5, if I'm them, I'm thinking, I'm looking around with the other guys in the top 5, I'm like, I don't want to fight. I just want to live. You know what I mean?
I get you. I think right now, Thomas Prater has the last. Actually, now it's going to be Brian Scott. So Brian Scott in that 67 has the transfer spot over Christian Eckes here in that 71.
So that's the real battle we need to be watching here coming to the white flag and the last lap especially. Because, it doesn't really matter if you finish 11th or 10th, but it is going to matter if you finish 20th or 21st. Eckes making a great dive to the inside there. Yeah. A lot of these guys, I think, have to realize this outside lane is really not consistent enough to stick it out in. Oh, an issue there for Clapp. 4 wide. Oh, adoring there between Doza and Basham.
Basham all by himself on the top here. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
This is going to get ugly.
3 wide, and that's not Basham anymore, I believe. That's Buckley, right? 34?
The 34 is Jason Basham still.
Oh, my bad.
That's all good. Buckley is in the 28 here. I think I might have mixed up their names.
Okay.
My apologies.
Oh, no, it's the colors that got me off there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of yellow cars.
This is a very, very interesting Duel 1 here. Yeah. As you it is a very, 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 there's not a lot of jockeying for position happening up front. It's really the same guys in the tops that started top 10 have been top 10 all day. Look at this. We may be getting some 3x3x3 action here in a second. Never mind, as quickly as I said that, it died out.
Oh, Deshaul's looking though.
Just, if you're Matthew Fastnot, are you really gonna risk improving your spot by 1 in the duel? Going 3 wide, and you're not. As you see, Fastnot leaves the shuttle to dry there.
Might be for the better, though. I don't think Fastnot wanted to get held up, though, by the shuttle. He wants to be in a safe spot. You see Kitzmiller try to make a 3 with. Oh, damn it. My bad.
And then you see Fastnot again not letting Kitzmiller in line.
Oh, man, that's going to be a tough break for Kitzmiller there.
Not taking any prisoners.
No. Oh, John Garrett gets a little bit squirrely on the bottom, but going to try to hold his own.
Now, my question is, at what point do you think 3 wide is worth it? When do you realize I might not have a chance to make it in otherwise.
I feel like it's just really in the last few laps of the race when you have to kind of make it work. It's either all or nothing kind of
All right.
mentality.
Let's see, transfer spot this time's gonna be.
Let's see. I think it's gonna be. I think there'll be John Peed there in the 13. That's in the middle, right there behind Mark Gibson.
Oh, clapping the wall.
Looks like he's gonna be able to maintain that momentum, but he's gotta get down quickly here.
Yeah, that he was running in the third lane for a bit there, and it really, really did not pay off for him.
But looks like he's gonna be okay here so far. Ooh,
Big checkup.
yep.
There goes Fastnut on the outside there. There's a group of three. That will Fastnut get down in time? Shottle and Moyer didn't, but no, no, they won't.
Wow, that's gonna be a
This is
tough
going to be big
for
for
Fastnut.
people like Moyer and Fastnut. Yeah, it, we've really seen so far that third lane it just can't work.
And I think it'd be trying to zone. I think it'd be Maples or Eckes that has the last transfer spot still. Eckes has not been able to work his way forward, and that might be it for Eckes right there on the outside.
Oh,
I'm not too sure.
yeah, that's really going to mess him up there. As I don't want to point it out too soon, but that third lane, I think Matthews figured out a way to make it work here. At least he's maintaining
Yeah.
relatively well.
I think if you get a couple cars, oh my gosh, and there
Whoa,
goes
big
Brian Scott on the
crash!
wall. And there goes
Is there going to be a
Brian Scott.
caution?
Kitzmiller, and I think that's going to have to warrant a yellow flag as Brian Scott is stopped on the track.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, man.
Big incident there. First wreck of the season.
Brian Scott, who finished third in the point standings, and Kitzmiller. Some heavy names.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let's take a gander right here. They had gone so long without a caution flag. We're going to take a
So
look
good
here.
for so long, turned so bad so quickly.
Yep. They were in the top 10 right here. So, Brian Scott, not sure what's going to...
Check up. Oh.
Makes contact with Brian Club, and
Ooh.
that's a hit for Jason Kitzmiller right there. And I think another car got involved too.
Oh,
Eckes.
Oh, Eckes. That's very, very unfortunate there.
Yeah.
And Kitzmiller not too pleased with the 67.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, Kitzmiller got in the back of Brian Scott. That was a tough break for Eckes right there to get caught in that.
I mean, to be fair, if it wasn't going to be Kitzmiller, that could have been very... If Eckes wasn't there, if we go back, that would have been very, very bad for Scott because he would have gone driver's side directly. Somebody would have T-boned him driver's side really, really bad.
More than likely. See Eckes going to pull down pit road. Do remember, caution laps do not count. But, oh, man. You see
What lap are we on?
We're on lap 14. But there is a lot of...
So, yeah, we're going to start with 6 to go?
Yeah. But, I don't know.
You know,
that is
you're the owner of that car right there. You're a co-owner at least. How do you feel about seeing that right there?
That's a bummer. I mean, Echo's doing really good, but just wrong place and wrong time, really.
I mean,
so.
It's not too over. Wait, let's take a look at that right front.
Yeah.
That's really going to determine it because he got hit pretty bad.
Yeah, I see right here. Slows down. Oh.
Ah.
Yeah,
I mean, the right front's a bit out of alignment.
Yeah.
But he might be able to get back out there.
So as we continue pacing under Daytona.
Yeah, I just realized he doesn't have to worry about going a lap down.
No. I think if Kitzmiller and Scott can get back out there, but there are no faster pairs. Say a gander at what Kitzmiller, the extent of his repairs are. Oh,
Ooh.
I think that might
That
be
right
it
front's
for
not looking
Kitzmiller.
too...
I don't think he'll be able to. And Scott, yeah, I don't think he's come back out either.
Yeah. So now, who do you got your money on?
You know, Monopoly still is leading when in the poll, but I feel like maybe a guy that in real life has been really good at super speedways, has 7 top 5s at Daytona ARCA Series in real life, that being the number 29 Sean Cole right here, making his first full-time season at 29 for Lemons Racing. I feel like he's someone that's going to be a sleeper pick. He knows how to make his moves right. He's been really close many times, and maybe this is where he will find his success. I think he has a best finish of 3rd here in real life, coming in 2023. But he has made up a lot of ground, and there are a few guys who are in the transfer spot that weren't originally when they started. Fastnut, who's currently in 13th there, or well, technically is going to be 11th actually by when we go back green, since Scott and Kitzmiller are effectively out. And I think Michael Maples is going to be one of those guys in the transfer spot. I think he'd be 19th when we go back green here. Michael Maples, who had several top 10s in the Bench SA Memorial Series, won Rookie of the Year there. So Maples trying to make his first ever race in the ARCA Meme Series division here. And I think Mark Gibson would be having the final transfer spot, at least if I'm not mistaken. If in fact Kitzmiller nor Scott can come back on, which...
Wait, is it single file?
Wait.
Lights are out on the pace car.
Oh, it's a single file restart. Oh, shit. Nope, we're changing double file.
We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, so Scott and Kitzmiller are going to be out, and Eckes, I think, is also going to be out too.
Yeah, his chances, unless he gets out now.
I feel like it's going to be it for him.
Yeah.
Alright, so unfortunately we're going single file here, which I did not plan. But
It's alright. We can
we'll fix it for now too.
Yeah. We're always good to adjust here.
Yes. So, lights on the pace car. We're going to restart with 6 laps to go. Monopoly, Campbell, Ferrier.
The fact that this is single file is definitely going to change the way we look at this race now. You know, we saw a lot of gridlock there, but hopefully with this single file, we can maybe see something different.
Green flag. You see how
Monopoly gets a very nice start there.
Oh, and you see moves being made already further back.
Oh, this is a interesting one.
I think some guys may be trying to back up here and see if they can get a big run. Yeah, I see. Oh, and Brian Club got to go to the top here. They're getting feisty. As we look
Everybody
back, there is a transfer.
Gibson.
Oh,
right there is.
Yeah.
There might be a pack. They might lose the pack there. Everyone back there.
They might.
They need to get their act together.
Oh, and there's a big checkup on the bottom. Brian Club's got an issue.
And that's going to play a very big role here, and that's going to help this backpack really out. That's going to help them out so much there, as they needed something. They were in danger of losing the pack.
Absolutely. 3 wide. Further back here.
Transfer spot, I believe. Does it still lie with Gibson?
I don't even know. I think it may be Moyer, actually. That outside lane fell back quite a lot with Connor Lemons there. Man. So we have like 2 things to watch. I just don't know which one to watch. It's so...
I say we focus on this and check in on the lead every once in a while.
Yeah. I think this would be a good angle.
Alright.
Try to find someone in the middle.
Alright, let's see who's going to get it this time.
It's going to be 3 laps to go for Kevin Campbell leading But our attention is to this battle here. It's going to be Ricky Sanders in the
Sanders.
06. That was Kevin Hinkle in that car, but Hinkle
Look
and
at
Peterson went both ways.
Kawasaki is your most likely contender right now, looking to that outside lane. Oh, somebody out, very outside there, the 92.
That's Mario
Three wide.
Goslin.
This is very, very bad for him. He needs to get out of this immediately.
Oh, but he has no help either. He's coming in that transfer spot. Kawasaki's in. And I think Sanders going to try to get into. Oh, and Moyer's going to try to make a move. So I think Goslin has the
There's
last
3
transfer.
wide for the transfer right now.
2 laps to go at Daytona. Actually, 3. Excuse me.
Has the transfer fallen to Goslin?
Now it's going to be going to Sanders. Ricky Sanders has the last transfer spot. Now Garrett's on the outside.
But you got to remember, wait, is it still? I thought it was Moyer now. Is it Moyer with the last transfer spot?
And now it's Gibson, actually, because Goslin fell back. And now Gibson going to try to make a move. This is for 20th.
Garrett!
Yeah, he's falling back here. Moyer's going forward here. Gibson's got to
Look
make
at that!
move.
So the last transfer spot falls between Garrett and Moyer right now.
Let's see. At the line, it's going to be...
Garrett.
Yep, John
With the
Garrett.
transfer.
But now Will Clapp on the bottom.
Go, go, go!
Clapp's
Ooh.
going to have to make some moves here.
Let's see how many to go.
Oh, you see
3
Sean
wide.
Core going 3 wide for the lead.
We'll see how many. Oh, this is going to be a very big decider there. As you see a lot of drivers going 3.
Ricky Sanders in the wall.
This is so stressful.
I bet it's a team order it is for you.
Let's see how many to go. Who has the transfer?
1 to go this time. We look further back. I think it's going to be Kawasaki with the last transfer spot as Sean Core has now made it to the lead here.
Yeah. That'd be realistic. I don't think Clap's going to get it at this point.
The outside lane is falling back more, but we're going to look at the front here real quick. It's going to be Sean Core out in front here at Daytona. We'll take a look back on the transfer battle here in a moment. Sean Core out in front. He's got help from Campbell. What can Campbell do here?
Not much. Core at the line. He has no challengers. Sean Core is going to win this race. And look at that. It might be a photo finish for the transfer.
And at the line, it's going to be John Garrett that is going to get in over Brian Clubb. And look at that. Just how close it was for Brian Clubb. A single car length from making it in.
That is crazy.
But wow, what an intense race that was.
Willie missed from the race.
Yep.
There's a lot of notables that are gone.
Man.
Oh, what is happening?
I think you're all trying to congratulate Sean Core.
Don't.
Oh,
What are they doing?
something's gonna happen here. I know something stupid.
Oh, they're 4 wide.
Oh god.
They're gonna all have to pull to pit road here.
That's where I think something bad's gonna happen.
Okay, Cooksy's getting out the way. But they're staying out.
I guess they're just gonna go around again. But wow, that was incredible. But talk about Sean Core winning a Daytona here. We saw that move he made on the outside right here. This is 2 to go.
It really ended up paying off for him.
So Monopoly goes middle, and then Corson goes to the top here. And gets that big push from BJ Deal, and that is going to be your race-winning move there. When we look on back here, going to try to scope out where everybody was at the white flag. So Gibson's 15th, Goslin. All
I think
right.
the transfer spot lined up with Cooksey or Kawasaki.
Yes, I believe that'd be the case. So, okay, Cooksey was 18th. Yeah, Kawasaki. Let's take a look here. So Kawasaki on the bottom. That was the last transfer spot. Then you see the outside lane fell back a ways. But then you saw Will Kimmel make a charge through the middle. And then Ryan Clubb fell back continuously here. So I think at this point, Moyer had the last transfer spot here, made a power move through the middle. As they come off turn 4, Brian Clubb was on the bottom and just ran out of time to get to John Garrett. And that is going to determine half your field